Let's move over to the Kenya Cup. Kenya Cup, where Kabras did a number on KCB. I don't know that game. What did you think about the Kabras?
Well, I think KCB, this is a match that KCB lost because of dropping they dropped a lot of balls.
Right.
And I've been talking about it behind the scenes as far as the KCB rugby team is concerned. Yes, I've talked to a few guys. There's a transition that is going on at the team as far as players is concerned. But that should not be an excuse. I think the main reason why KCB lost to Kabras in this particular match was dropping the ball. And something needs to be done. And I like what Shitera and Swila did 2-3 weeks ago when they challenged KCB as flower, you call them flower girls? The flower girls are now doing, no, you were part of that team. The flower girls are doing it. And I like the fact that you've also challenged the rugby team. Soccer, currently KCB is second. And Gor Mahia, be aware, the real lion is coming for the trophy. And this one is something that in a short while will be sorted. KCB is a powerhouse, not only in rugby, not only in basketball, not only in volley and in rally. And this season, this year, I'm sure that we are going to smile.
Even if you're facing mean machine for rugby.
Okay, the point I'm trying to bring out is the transition.
Okay.
I think we didn't handle it well. For the last 2-3 seasons, KCB has been doing well, but of course, in any kind of transition, you must expect teething problems as you begin. But eventually, KCB will triumph.
I think the Kabras, they have that thing of saying that we need to. The cup should remain where it is now because they're the champions for now. They're just champions now. So, and then the meeting of KCB and Kabras, it's been 15 times, and KCB has been dominating. That is, they've won 11 games on Kabras. So winning away from home for Kabras, that was an upper hand for them. And they were going to meet Oilers. Even their coach was saying that meeting Oilers at home, that is like a win for them because they'll be watakuwa nyumbani. Hakuna mtu anashinda hapo. And then now they've even the unbeaten run for KCB ended, and now Kabras are the unbeaten now in the rugby. So.
All right. Shitere is smiling, happy. What is tickling your fancy?
You see, I love it when a rod is put on the defense. Because on the rugby end, he has so little to tell us. But Kabras have been dominating for the last 2-3 seasons, as he says. Even the last time KCB won against Kabras in the final, it was neck to neck, and you can see the urge, you can see the talent, you can see the spirit, even as we build up to transition in the national team, where the Injeras and Bakas have retired. But again, it's a call onto the Ministry of Sports, even as they do their planning. We have not yet seen practically what they have planned, and as far as sports is concerned, we have just heard them talking about what they will do. So it's high time that the CS Sports should come out in action and ensure that whatever he talks is put into action, and as far as supporting this sport is concerned. As he said, athletics is an individual sport. That's why you could see the fruits we are getting. Rugby is a team sport, and Injera talked about it. He talked about infrastructure, that the little that they have had, we have tried to give Kenya a smile. But that is not how it is supposed to be. If I eat ugali and skuma, if you're a parent, umeleta ugali na skuma, day one nimekula, nimelala. Don't assume that inafaa kuwa hivyo. As a parent, pull up your socks.
Yes, niweka hata kanyama kidogo.
Tafuta mwili.
I beg to differ. I beg to quickly differ with
let me finish.
No.
Let me finish first.
You are misleading the house.
You are the architect of speaking in silence.
Silence, okay.
So live up to your
his mantra.
Yeah.
Yes.
So CS Sports Ababu na Mwamba, the rugby infrastructure is dilapidated. Talk about Impala, you talk about the other one, KRFUA. This infrastructure are in dire need of upgrading. I hope that there is a budget in your ministry to try and put a new face to our rugby surface and infrastructure. I once attended a night of Fladis.
Fladis.
At Impala. A match failed to kick off because one of the floodlights ilikataa kuwaka. And it was Nainaitwa Fladis. It was postponed. So this is what I'm talking about. Corporates are doing a good job. Kabras is a corporate team. KCB is a corporate team. But they depend on the government's infrastructure to ensure that the talent is brought to the fore. They are doing a good job. KCB is doing a good job. The investment they have put in sports is immense. And they can only look up to the government to be supported so that we can bring the talent from the grassroots to the
Before
surface.
Rita comes in, the point I wanted to bring out is the minister is doing a lot, if you ask me. He's just been there about 6 or so months. The other day, he launched his the technical committee that will be running sports. It has never happened in this country. This is a gentleman that went into a fraternity that he realized there were no... It is a fraternity that needs a lot of technical know-how, but there was no structure that could have helped that. Whatever he's saying about infrastructure, I believe is one of the mandates of the team that was launched the other week. Karol Radul, Sami Sholei, Bonfa Sambani, and team. These are guys who have immense experience as far as the games are concerned. I think their main role is to come up with framework and policies that will help the infrastructures. They went through, they went to Kasarani, the team, when they were launched. And I'm sure this week they are going to Nyayo Stadium to try and see how these things are done. You know, the minister is not a technical man. And the first thing was to bring a technical team that will advise the government on what to do, because the government's business is not basically sports. So let's give kudos where it is. 5 months down the lane, we have a technical committee. And if there is an industry that has finance at its disposal, is the sports industry, because we have the what we call the sports fund, which was being, if you ask me, the last regime was being mismanaged, taken elsewhere to do other things. So now that we have a technical committee that will come up with issues and policies that will help us even upgrade our stadiums. So let's give minister some time.
We'll give him time, but let us not invest so much in things that are not tangible, because these committees, even former CS Amina Mohammed came up with a committee.
Which committee?
Which committee? That was the one.
No, which committee? Thanks, Rita. Which committee?
Because
wait,
this is the first time in our history.
No. It was a caretaker committee.
No. You are talking about football.
No, but football is part of the. Yeah,
no. Shitera, these are two different things.
Arocho.
Shitera, you need to understand.
It's a committee.
Okay.
This is a technical committee.
Okay.
And that was a caretaker committee.
Yes.
That was a caretaker committee after Nick Mweta's chaos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just giving you an example before I move to my main point.
Okay, what is the...
I want to ask you.
Start with your main point.
Which technical committee did Governor Wycliffe Ambetsa of Paranya appoint to build Buhungu Stadium?
No, but there were technical people who built it. It was not built by any other person.
That's why I'm telling you, a good leader will always identify where the problem is and ensure that he ties up the knots where the problem is.
Isn't that what...
But that's what he's
No. But you see, I need him to address the elephant in the room.
Which is...
Shitera.
We were with you at Kasarani. Yeah?
Yes.
You carry your own seat.
Yes.
For the reason known to you.
Do you know that Kasarani seats are being replaced at the moment?
They are being replaced?
Yes, they are being replaced. Oh.
Shitera.
Please stop it. Kasarani Stadium at the moment, if you want us to move there now, you will find seats being replaced.
And the flood
Tell them the color blue.
That's where we are heading
The flood is at Nyayo.
That's where we are heading. They were at Kasarani on Thursday when they were being launched. They'll go to Nyayo Stadium.
So
ladies and gentlemen.
Now that is what I'm telling you.
So now there's
Wait. When was the tender done?
Which tender?
Or they just wake up and put up seats?
The previous government did a lot of this service to the industry.
Correct.
And that's why the minister now is out with a technical team. Minister Ababu is not a technical man.
So he
must be advised.
How many architects on that committee?
Which one?
Let's go, please. Let's go.
Okay,
if you can...
let's move on. Shitera is known. Okay, let's move on to...
Or former footballers are putting seats at Kasarani.
No, there are people...
Framework.
Framework foundation. Lazima watu msingi.
Msingi bila architecture.
But the good thing is at least, you know, this is why I would say we need a vibrant opposition. It is good, Shitera, to ask those questions because, again, it is that's what keeps the government in check. That's what is needed. So, you know, and that's why we...
And Arocho knows there is a process. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, we are putting up seats at Kasarani.
But if you are the owner of Kasarani...
A process.
Yes.
Has it been in public? That is what I'm saying. The CS should come out and tell us.
Inafanyika.
Yes.
Okay.